Hi, yeah, we're live, buddy.
Live.
Yeah, we say that a lot, don't we?
Yeah, apparently.
Hold on a second. I don't see. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so I'm looking at it, and it looks pretty. It looks good. Like, I mean, the picture looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see it or not.
I'm looking at something else at the moment.
Porn again?
Yeah. No.
uh,
I'm trying to work something out here on OBS as we're streaming.
what are you trying? What exactly are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'll share my screen. I'll show you.
All right, cool.
You like that?
So what are we doing here?
Well, I'm basically doing a screen capture of Firefox where we're broadcasting through StreamYard,
Okay.
OBS.
Oh, so you're broadcasting in OBS.
I'm not broadcasting. I'm just doing a screen capture
Okay.
or not a screen capture, but I don't know if you see it over here. So whatever is happening on here
Mhm.
is captured here.
Okay.
Here I can now I could stream to YouTube, even though we're doing that right now anyway.
Yeah, well, that's happening anyways.
Yeah, exactly. But this is going back to um what Sting was saying there yesterday or on Thursday, where
Mhm.
we can bring people in here, like
Mhm.
however many people, not go live because
Yeah.
apparently we only allowed what he said we only allowed 20 hours of free streaming before you have to pay.
Is it 20 hours per month? I don't know. I have to
I
look
don't know
at
if it's
I
per
I have
month.
to
I'm
look
not
at it.
sure. But
I have to look at it.
yeah, so the point is that if that's the case, then we could just bring people in the waiting room. I can do it the way I did it through OBS and stream through OBS.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like the fact that we can, bring this on the road too and stream from mobile
Yeah,
and still do the same thing.
that's right.
What I didn't see when I tried, streaming straight to YouTube, um, mobile, the quality just it was horrible.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would change, streaming directly from this or not, from StreamYard, I don't know. But I was looking into a little bit more with StreamYard, and, there are quite a lot of advantages.
Like what?
Um, well, I mean, yeah, 10 people, I mean, realistically, you don't need to go over 6 people.
That's right.
I mean, at 6 people, things just kinda get sort of confusing, if you will.
Well, I mean, the more people you have, the less chance each individual is going to have to talk, right?
Hey, random. Yeah, we tried Restream, and Restream's quality was horrible. It wasn't very good at all. Didn't like it. But thanks. Yeah, I mean, we're finding that the quality with this, doing it through this is a little better. I don't know, but who knows? More research has to be done. But thanks for joining us, anyways. um, you know, so I don't know. Look, because I mean, we're wavering, towards doing this and only this, as opposed to, you know, the radio sort of aspect of the show, like the origins of the show.
Mhm.
And I mean, we do have a, like I said, we do have quite a lot of listeners to the show with New Visions, but I think the main aspect is the interaction isn't um it just isn't there.
Yeah, no, it isn't there.
It isn't there. I mean, it is a little bit, but YouTube seems to be a little bit better. There's a lot more interaction with YouTube.
Yeah.
And I mean, we built this show. I mean, this show was built on interaction,
Yeah.
multi-perspective. Sorry?
Back in the Block Talk days.
Yeah, you know. I mean, even when we were doing live stream for that 2 seasons,
Mhm.
there seemed to be a little bit more interaction than with just with New Visions. I mean, New Visions, there is some interaction, but
Part of the
it's
problem
sparse.
part of the problem with New Visions is that the chat's not easily accessible.
Well, that too, and there's
Right.
multi chats.
Right. So that's been, I think, the drawback, primarily for New Visions as far as
Mhm.
chat and interactions concerned.
Yeah.
And the other thing I think, in all honesty, for me, I think it's a lot of people, what they do is they'll throw it on, whether it's through the player itself or tuned in, and just listen sort of in the background. Whereas people on YouTube tend to just to sort of be more involved. Um, I think that's part of
Wow.
it, right?
Let's see what's live right now on YouTube.
Yeah,
You got to pick a spot when nothing else is live.
exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. But and with YouTube, with us, with this now, I mean, if we wanted to do, a bonus show or just a show on the whim sort of thing, we
We
can
can.
do it.
Yeah, we're not constrained
Where,
by scheduling.
yeah, there's no scheduling issues. Um, Obviously, with New Visions, the radio aspect, you know, Sunday night is our time slot, which is, again, we are live tomorrow night.
Mhm.
Um, with Matt Williams of the Secret Vault. And hey,
Hey, Terry.
Terry. There's
Hi.
Terry, longtime listener, Terry. Hey, Terry. And Trevor Murray of Third Rail Radio, and we're going to talk a lot about time travel and voices from beyond. Are they actually from beyond? Like, I mean, are they disembodied voices?
Wow,
Or they, in fact, is there a multi-universe out there, and somehow we're patching into another universe, another world?
that's a possibility.
It's a possibility, right? We just don't know. So we're going to have a pretty in-depth conversation about that tomorrow night on the show. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're listening from the UK, it's 2 a.m. Monday morning, early Monday morning, 2 a.m. London time. And again, I want to thank Matt, who's a trooper, but like he says, he's a night hawk,
Yeah,
night owl. So I mean, he's been on before, and it's and so is Trevor. So I mean, this will be pretty cool. I
yeah.
think it'll be pretty interesting conversation.
The topic's good. I like the topic.
It is. It is. It's something that we've sparsely covered over the years.
Hmm.
I mean, we've you know, maybe had a show or two, but nothing really major. And some of the stories that actually it was Trevor that forwarded me the stories that I forwarded you,
Okay.
and I was actually really surprised. But the first one, obviously, uh, that's an intriguing story, man.
Yeah.
And you knew about it, or you heard about it before.
John Titter. Yes, I've heard about
Yeah,
it before. Yeah.
yeah. See, I didn't. I mean, that's the first time I heard about that.
Um, I have heard about it. Like I haven't really delved into it deeply.
Mhm,
I know of it. I've read some of the stuff on it. It's an interesting story.
mhm.
Obviously, like anything else, whether it's true or not, it remains to be seen. I mean, I know that there's proponents on both sides of the coin, for and against. Obviously, some people are saying, well, he made some predictions that came true. Yeah, that's true. But he also made a lot of predictions that didn't come true. So it's one of those things, right?
No, I think we're talking about a different one.
Are you talking about John Titter?
No, no, no.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the messages on
On the radio.
on the old BBC radio, or not radio, but computer.
Oh, yeah, that's the one
John
where he
Peter.
came back to get back to 1975 to pick up an old IBM computer. That's the John Titter.
No, no, I think we're still talking about the different one.
No, I think you're mistaken. Rewatch what you sent me.
No, that was the second one, wasn't it? I
Hang
think
on.
that was. I think
Stupid Alexa's going off.
you're what?
Alexa device is going off.
I don't know. I'll rewatch them again.
Yes, Terry. He did make a lot of promises that didn't come true.
What politician
Exactly.
doesn't? He's not the only politician that's made a lot of promises.
It's the prerequisite to when you become a politician that you have to be a good liar.
Let's face it, man. When you become a prime minister or president or whatever else, people are going to hate you.
Well, there are
Because
people who don't like he's a liberal, obviously. So people who are not liberals, who are either conservative or NDP, or
yeah, I mean, there's some
are gonna.
liberals that don't like him either.
No, I know because he's a fucking idiot. Plain.
Yeah, he is. I can't deny that. I have never been a Trudeau fan.
Neither have I.
Never.
Never voted for him the first time nor the second time.
Yeah. But at the same time, the opportunity was there to change that, but
Yeah, but what do you expect? He's an idiot.
well,
It's like asking,
it's like, look at who was up against him. You really didn't have any other
no,
fucking
and that's
choice.
part of the problem too, right? Because his
Yeah.
competition was basically non-existent, right? Um, the first time around, though, when he won, I was really upset. Just because, I mean, for a long time ago, I used to be, a liberal, but I haven't been liberal in such a long time because they're just, I don't know what it is about them. They're just,
They're
I know
too
all
far left.
I know
Are
all
they
politicians
swinging?
lie.
Are they swinging too far left for you?
Well, it's not just that. And this is again, it's my personal opinion, obviously, and
Mm.
I to somebody else I could be blowing a lot of hot air, but it seems like in like the last 20, 30 years, the liberals have really, really took up the art of lying. It all started with
They all do.
McGuinty.
They all do.
No, I get that, but
Mhm.
there's lying and then there's lying.
So there's fibbing and then there's lying?
Yeah,
Oh, I told a
eh,
little fib. No, I'm
well,
lying.
you know, there's politicians that lie but they also try their hardest to do as much as possible, and the liberals don't seem to be that. Is basically what to me, and that's just to me. Again, it's my opinion, but that's what it seems like. Like again, it started
Well,
from provincial liberals with McGuinty and what's her face, right?
Ontario's a whole different ballgame, but
No, I
still,
get it. I get
yeah,
it, but it's the same party.
yeah. Well,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And
same
that's
party.
what it boils down to, right? So,
I've
er,
always said, and things have changed obviously because of fucking Trudeau, but I've always said, Ontario has been best run by a PC party
mhm,
because let's face it, Ontario is a business hub.
yes,
So I mean, for business oriented atmosphere, you want a conservative sort of um, party in place.
yeah,
Um, Nationwide Canada, I always felt that the Liberals seem to be always the better party to run the country, but I don't know, man.
yeah,
Trudeau is really, but I see me. I'm in between. I'm down the middle with everything.
mhm,
Even when it comes to the news and everything else, I like to absorb both sides because I find that I think in the perfect world, I think that is the perfect government, a government that is down the middle,
yep.
and you're never going to get that,
No, and
never,
that's part of the problem. Yep.
right? And anyways, I don't want to talk about politics.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
Just
look at Justin.
now we're really gonna get this party started.
Jabroni.
Nice. Come on, Justin. Come on the show and have some fun.
Uh, the link's there, buddy, if you want to join us just for a few minutes. We're not going to be on too much longer, anyways. But
I could
we
say
want.
jabroni for you.
What's that?
I could say jabroni for him.
If anybody wants to join us, the links in the chat there. Again, we're just testing this guy out like we did the other night. Just getting a feel for things. Like I said, we're trying to advance our I guess our presence on YouTube because I don't know. As much as I love New Visions Radio, I don't know. I feel we need to advance. I think we need to move forward because I'm seeing a huge shift with things. Period. With not only with our show, but with everything out there. And in order to sort of grow your listener base, I mean, like I said, we've got a huge listener base with New Visions. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I mean, we don't know them. It's we only know a few people
Mhm.
that come in sparsely in the chat. But I mean, I mean, we average anywhere from what 50 to 130,000 listeners,
Yep.
roughly, depending on what the show topic and guests are or whatever else
Yep.
per show. But I mean, we don't know them, and so far this, YouTube seems to be the area that we've been able to sort of reach and sort of get a response, get interaction, which has been pretty cool.
Yep.
So I think it's an area that we need to grow a little bit and sort of explore a little bit more with the possibilities that we're able to do. I wish I had more time to edit stuff and get things done. Um, interactive wise, for the shows and or not only that, but to throw up on our YouTube channel too.
Mhm.
I'm still. Yeah, yeah. We're finding that so far. I mean, we weren't on it very long the other night, and tonight. Yeah, I so far I'm enjoying out of the two StreamYard a little bit more as opposed to Restream. Like I like Restream, but the picture just didn't seem very well. And I noticed that you have to upgrade to have full HD.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing here, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't even think they. Well, here they do 720, 740, 720. But I don't even think Restream does that.
Mm. Well, the clarity of the picture is a lot better on
It's
StreamYard for sure.
huge difference, improvement with this. You know, huge.
Only thing I don't like is that watermark at the top.
Well, unfortunately, the only way you're going to get rid of that is when you upgrade.
Yeah.
You upgrade, you get rid of that. I know. I'm not crazy about that either. That should be our branding.
Yeah.
But like I said, you upgrade, our branding would go there. And this is the I guess, do we do this? Do we go full force with this as opposed to New Visions, or do we stick with New Visions?
Yeah, that's a decision we'll have to make for sure. I
You
think
know?
when we take our summer hiatus, we'll have to really think about it.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, but I think these using this and getting used to it are good for like bonus shows for now.
So the only, and I don't know how the paid service is, but the only drawback of doing it directly through StreamYard and not using a system like OBS or even Streamlabs is that you don't have all of the intro stuff and the break stuff.
Yeah.
The way around that is if we use like what Matt suggested, we stay in the waiting room and I basically broadcast through OBS and I just capture the screen. You know what I mean? That way I have the ability to do everything.
Well, and again, that's something that we probably have to test out and get used to, right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, and again, right now, the only thing is, and this is something that we could sort of advance as we go along. This is, again, we're just testing this out, giving it a shot, seeing what it's like, just like the other night. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But we're not getting we put a worm out for Justin, but he's not biting.
I know he's not biting. He wants to really watch Jabroni.
That's hilarious. Anyways, we won't keep this too much longer. We just wanted to test this out, see how things go. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, this is just a test. Thanks, guys, for joining us for this test. I like this format. Again, it's better. You kind of get the idea if you had more guests, like somebody who wants to join us, and as more people join, you kind of get an idea. Yes, Terry. See you tomorrow night. Yeah, do join us. It'd be great to see you. Once again, we're live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube and on the New Visions Radio Network. Our guests on the panel tomorrow night will be Matt Williams of the Secret Vault, and of course Trevor Murray of Third Rail Radio. And we're going to be talking about time travel voices from beyond and parallel worlds. Should be pretty interesting, man. Looking forward to it.
Should be.
Should be. Until then, yeah, take care, everyone.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.